EA Sports. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. The stage is finally set, and here we go. Super Bowl 57 is underway. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On play action, it's Mahomes. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Second down, back to Sanders. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Hurts to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Sets up to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. It's caught by Sanders. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Another run here with Sanders. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Hurts. Toward the sideline, it's complete. An athletic grab, but still well short of the first. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you get the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Down to about the 45. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick. And we are back and ready to go for the second quarter of the Super Bowl. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, as always, thrilled to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. They go play fake. Mahomes. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-six TD. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead grows to 10-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The road ahead a little bit more difficult now after that pick six. So dealing with his deficit here, we'll see if he can try to make amends on this drive, 1st and 10. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. Rolling to his right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Man open, that's Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he's got it. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And again, it's Mahomes. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman from a yard out. And the Chiefs are on the board here in this Super Bowl. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. And he's got it. They convert for 2, and that gets him even closer. Now a 2-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, That's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Hurts a handoff to Sanders to about the 48-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Hurts got him in. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the 30 on 2nd down. Hurts. He's got Watkins on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is now 17-8. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. This fielded right at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores. A dump down to McKinnon. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And his throw here is incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Hurts. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts over the middle. He's got Watkins. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And it's caught. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we send you, so the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gooden, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And the half will begin with a touchback. And the Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
He's got the first down and more. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for Philly. And even 40 yards. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact, and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way," and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
2nd and 5 now. Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against him because you're running away from people on it.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles will extend their third quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Hurts will throw. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Completes it to Hardman. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And quickly they get to the line. Mahomes now on 1st down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, partner, they certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23. On play action, it's Mahomes. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up second down. Here's Hurts to throw. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Hurts throws complete to Goddard. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Brings up second down 10.
To throw on second and 10. Hurts over the middle, complete. It's Watkins. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Just one more quarter remains in the season-long race for the Lombardi Trophy here at Super Bowl 57 from Glendale. Folks, welcome back to the biggest stage in sports, the Super Bowl, and now we get down to the good stuff, the fourth and final quarter. Now left side on the swing pass. Fast footwork by Sanders. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Throwing again on second down. Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles! Miles Sanders, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are feeling good as they extend their lead in the Super Bowl. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is now 24. So that drive goes 8 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi Trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, first and 10. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. The red challenge flag makes an appearance as Andy Reid wants a second opinion. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So the decision to throw the flag, a good one by Andy Reid. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Now here's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. And they're going to speed things up here. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Kaiser White. And the Eagles are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. He'll start with a handoff to Sanders. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. Another run with Sanders. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. It's a second down run with Sanders. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 59 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? The ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They'll run with Sanders, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Elliott now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things. And, my goodness, another interception. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Running right, here's Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in the city